Hi everyone. Okay, this is just a quick one. Let's hope. It never is. I always say it will be. Um, I was just thinking about some things, and I realized that uh, how friendships change. And let me just explain a little background. When I was 20, I had a certain circle of friends. And then when I turned 21, some of those friends stuck around and others moved on. It was like we kind of took separate paths, you know. Some of us did the bar scene, some of us did the dance circuit, some of us got in relationships, etc. That's fine, whatever. Well, when I turned 21, I started to develop a group of friends, and those friends stayed with me through most of my adult life now, up until this point. And it's just funny how some of the friends and okay, let me just say that I promised I would never say anything negative to people or about people to make them distinguishable on my blog again. So I'm not going to use names, and I'm not going to point fingers or anything like that because I don't want anybody's feelings to be hurt. But to those who it may apply to, I think you know who you are. So, okay, here's the thing. I have been friends with certain people just about 9 years, okay? And one of the things that really influenced my decision and almost stopped me from moving to Denver was the idea that I would lose them as a friend, or that we would lose contact, that I would, I don't know how to explain it, that I would just move on. You know, I didn't think at this stage in my life that that would happen. Well, as it turns out, that's exactly what happened. Some of the friends who I've cried on their shoulders, or they've cried on my shoulders, or we've had the most intimate of conversations, are now the people that I talk to the least. And there are others who I've only known for 2, 3, 4 years, and there are people who I've developed relationships with over the past, 24 months or so, that I talk to almost once a week, if not more. And not just through, digital means, not Facebook or anything like that, but actually sit down and have conversations with, and randomly do teleshots with, and things like that. And it surprises me because I thought, as a 30-year-old, that I was beyond the transient friendships. That once you reach this stage in your life, the friends you have are the kind of the ones that you'll continue to have forever. And to see that change just over the past 9 months of me living here is it's really surreal. And I knew I would make new friends here, which I have. Thanks in large part to Tony and his group of friends. I'm networking, and things are going well that way. But I really didn't think that I would lose some of the friends that have called me at 4 in the morning crying about a breakup, or that I'd lose touch with friends who meant so much to me not even 2 years ago. That bond that was there just seemed to fade away. And I know that happens. I mean, I've moved 43 times, and I've been to 13 schools. I know about friendships and how it's really hard to make them last, and things like that. I just, you have some friends that will come and go in and out of your life throughout the entire span of your friendship. They just do. You have those friends who will fall off the face of the earth, or will get a boyfriend or a girlfriend, or will, start building a life of their own and realize that friendships kind of take a second seat. And that's fine. And then you have the friends that kind of you think will always be there for you, and will always answer your question, and will always answer the phone when you call. And then something changes in your life where you move, or you get a boyfriend, or something like that, and then they stop answering your calls, or they're too busy for you. and it kind of puts your friendship in perspective with them as to where it really stood in the first place. And a positive example is my friend Brian, who I've known since I've lived at Fluid. I've actually known him longer than that, but we actually became friends through living there. And he's one of those people that, you know, it's not exactly that I would call him just to randomly chat, but we call to randomly chat. And that to me says a lot more than somebody who sends me, you know, a message on Facebook or completely ignores a text that I've sent. So I guess I'm kind of going all over the place here, but it just, I guess I wanted to convey a realization that there are some friends that I've had that come and go in and out of my life. Some friends I have from Madison, some friends that will intentionally fall off the face of the earth, and we pick up right where we left off. My friend Don is a good example of that. Carrie, David from Madison. I have some friends that seem that will last forever. Sherry, Dale, Bill, Gray, you know, Brian. And then I have some friends that I won't name because I don't know what my status is with them. And I think it's more because the behavior is no longer typical. A friend that, you know, would have been the first person I called when I had a trouble or concern or something like that is no longer somebody I would even consider thinking about calling in that same situation anymore, and it weirds me out. So, to those of you who are my friends and have stuck by me, even being 5 states away or wherever you may be right now, I applaud you and I thank you for keeping in contact. And for those of you who maybe feel that I haven't done my job in keeping in contact, I do apologize for that. I know I am not the best at responding to phone calls or taking the initiative and making phone calls. So I would like to convey that if I've neglected you or anything like that, please make that known to me so that I can take care of that, because I do really care about a lot of my friends and I want to continue relationships with everyone, not just the people that are within driving distance. So that's it. I will let you go. I am off to Milwaukee in about 30 hours, and hopefully I will see most of you at Pride this weekend. If not at the bars, then at the festival. I will see you then. Thanks. Bye.